I don't know, probably like 70s funk. Vinny Paz, Ill Bill, you know what I mean? What inspires them to keep writing? I mean, I don't like to focus like on an album, but apparently some people get offended by it. So I'm pulling that one. All in all, I'm gonna acknowledge that I hear that. But it's probably the same as everybody. They just have inspiration and write it out. I do worry like how that would affect my professional life. Helped create my family line, and I don't even know who he is. It probably wouldn't be anything great. The music stops, the mic is off. I got like a professional career. I work in the medical field, and yeah, man, I don't know. I work, go to the gym, pretty basic shit, man. Like I'm not out here running amok. I don't really know, man. I don't live like a wild life. What do I do? I mean, yeah, I like to travel. I'll go on like hikes. You know, I'm out here in Hawaii, so the beaches are beautiful. I'm not like necessarily a beach dude. I'm not like out here going to the beach all the time, but I don't know. I'm just like a regular dude, man. I like to take all the madness of the world and like music's my outlet for that. So it's always been. I'm about to be traveling because of work, but as far as like, yeah, it's like a hobby. I like to do solo travel, like go to different countries by myself, which is always like, honestly, that's like the time I feel like most alive is like you throw me in a place where I don't know the language, I don't know anybody, and I'm like, gotta figure out how to navigate, you know? Like I love that. I'm not out here running amok. Jukebox time machine? I don't know, probably like 70s funk. I don't know, man. Like I like that 70s sound, like, you know, or like, I don't know, where you be sampling all these old sounds of like when people were making that music. So I'll probably go back to like the 70s or something. Like In the Flesh, maybe. I mean, I'm not like the hugest Grateful Dead fan, but I think that whole movement would have been dope to like be part of, as far as like, you know, be there and while it was like being created and emerging. So I think that would be tight. Maybe that era, the Grateful Dead era. Damn, that's a good question. I don't know, there's so many, man. James Brown was the man. Party with James Brown, that would be tight. Shoot, I'm drawing like a little blank right now, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know who I'd want to party with back then. Party with James Brown, that would be tight. Favorite artist? Oh, let's see, stuck in the elevator. Shit, one of my favorite artists has always been like Vinny Paz, Ill Bill, you know what I mean? So I'd probably just be politicking on how to, how they stay so relevant. You know, these dudes have been doing it for so long and kind of changing with the times and always putting out like quality music. I would just kind of pick their brain on like how they stay hungry to put out quality music or like, yeah, kind of stuff like that. When are we getting out of this fucking elevator? No. I don't know. What would I ask? What would I ask him? I don't know, man. That's a hard question. What would I ask him? What would I ask Vinny Paz or Ill Bill in the elevator? I guess like what inspires them to keep writing, or like maybe what's the process of creation? You know, like how do they stay creating? But it's probably the same as everybody. They just have inspiration and write it out. So it's probably like the same as every artist. They just write what they feel and get beats that are good, and then boom. Vinny Paz, Ill Bill, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, so I guess the latest release would be the Fear and Loathing in Honolulu. Why did I create it? So I linked up with Reno. I met him at a record store out here called Aloha Got Soul, and which is super cool dudes, man. And like every couple Sundays they throw a function where they got people spinning records and free beer and just like every good vibes every time. So I met Reno there. He makes beats, and he was like, he's like, yo, I make beats. I can send you beats. And I was like, cool. you know, because I was just trying to link up with people, just trying to create, you know. And yeah, that's how it started. He started sending me like kind of 4-track loops, or sorry, 4-bar loops, and we had kind of a cool recipe. It'd be like he send me the beat, I'd write, I'd send him back the song like with the lyrics, and then he would do like change ups on the beat. So it was like it was kind of dope. It was like he just sent me like skeleton beats, boom, I send it back. He does all the changes and everything. And it was a dope recipe, man, and it was fun to work on that album and really put in the time to make sure it sounded good and felt good. Yeah, man, I'm proud of that one. And we pressed up some vinyl, which I'd never done, he had never done. To release a vinyl was a good feeling, and we did that with M25 Music out of San Diego. So and then those are the homies right there, Trust One, Ghost Volume, and yeah, man, it's been getting good feedback. So we're proud of that one for sure. Yeah, that one, it was like kind of going through some like weird personal stuff, so it came off a little more aggressive than like a lot of my stuff. I mean, some of it did, and yeah, I'm always like wondering how it's going to be perceived, you know, because it's like I do have like a professional career, and then like some of my coworkers like found out about it, and I'm like, oh shit, man, like, because I say some kind of wild stuff every now and again, and I do worry like how that would affect my professional life. But at the end of the day, it's like, man, this is art, this is like what I do, and this is how I express myself, and if any company has like a real issue with that, then whatever, dude, there's more companies. You know, it's like, it is what it is. Whatever, dude, there's more companies, and this is how I express myself. What have I been working on now? I've just been kind of, so I don't like to, I feel like in the past, I mean, I don't like to focus like on an album. You know, I just kind of like to stockpile songs. So it's like, I'll just create and I'm like, that one's kind of trash, or that one's okay, or that one's good, you know? And so I've just been kind of stockpiling songs that I've been doing. But M25 is about to drop another compilation. And so that's kind of in the works. And I'm excited because I've been working with my boy Kendall Carter from San Diego. He's been throwing me a couple beats, and I've been writing and recording, and they're coming out kind of dope. So I'm like, this is cool. Like, I'm not saying it could be like an EP, but it could be definitely going on like some of the compilations. So I guess just, yeah, maybe just creating songs for singles or compilations, or potentially they could all go on a EP. So I'm just kind of like in the stockpile phase of writing and recording and seeing which ones make the cut and which ones don't, and not trying to stress too much on like, this is like, I'm going for an EP or I'm going for an album. Like, just having fun with it. You know, I just kind of like to stockpile songs. How would I describe it? I would describe it as, depends. Like, it depends on, like, it's like with the Fear and Loathing project, it was more like kind of rough, a little more rugged, like maybe a little crude at times. But then it gets kind of deep too. Like, I'm talking about some personal stuff on there. So I guess it would, I don't know. I guess it would just be like I'm not like a conceptual writer. I was writing that in the answering the questions. Like, I'm not like a conceptual writer. I just kind of like kind of a stream of consciousness of whatever I'm feeling. And sometimes it comes together to create like a concept. But at the end of the day, it's just like, these are like my thoughts and everything on paper. But definitely it's like a boom bap style, man. Those are the beats that I like, is that like boom bap, kind of gritty, sample based beats. That's always what makes me want to write, or makes me want to rhyme, is those like boom bap gritty beats. I think people should listen to it. I don't ever know who would be into my music. I mean, I'm grateful for anybody who digs the music, for sure. And I just think if you like boom bap, hip hop, underground hip hop shit, then maybe you'll like it. But there's so many artists out there that if you don't like it, there's a whole bunch more to listen to. And so I like to create, and if people like it, then that's dope. And if it helps somebody, cool. If it, I don't know. Hip hop has done so much for me, like in my life, like even as a kid growing up, it's like, it was always an outlet and a way to like relate to what they were saying. And so if my music can do that for somebody, then if it can help them relate to this crazy ass world, then my job is done, A little more rugged, like maybe a little crude at times. I create music when it just helps, like, just vent the frustrations or whatever it is I'm going through, the life situations that I'm going through. I always feel better after creating. It's like a weight off my shoulders. Like, oh damn, like I didn't even, or yeah, it's just a way for me to vent like the madness of the world, really. It just helps me feel better, you know? But it's also like, there's also like a love-hate thing with music too, where it's like, sometimes I'm recording and I'm like, why can't I get this verse how I wrote it? And it's like, then I'm all mad. It's like, dude, what? Like, this is supposed to be fun. And, but yeah, I just vent the madness of the world, really. Like, whatever I'm going through, I mean, life is crazy, man. So it's like, to have music as an outlet has been a blessing, because I don't know, there's so many other avenues I could have taken and like avenues I have taken, and then music has kind of like music has like always kind of kept me grounded in a sense. Like there was a not a purpose, but like I had a passion that I could like fall back on, you know. Where if I didn't have that, it's like I don't know what else I'd be doing, but probably wouldn't be anything great. There's also like a love-hate thing with music too. Ooh, success? Damn. I mean, if it was like talking about relating to music, success in music to me would be paying your bills off of your art. I don't know. Like if I could pay my bills and my living expenses off of my art, that would be success to me. As long as I'm not like compromising the integrity and the quality of the music. Like if it's like really what I feel and I can get and I can live off of that, to me that would be success, you know. I don't know, maybe just to be content and happy. I don't know, like, cause money, like, okay, yeah, like monetary success would be like, you know, maybe I own an apartment building, you know what I'm saying? 16 apartments, and I'm just, off the rest of my life, I got money coming in from that. That would be dope. That's kind of like a monetary success. And then, but would that make me like happy inside? So it's like I would still want to, like, I feel like that's a monetary success, but as far as like being content and happy and like at ease and have like peace and serenity, that would be like my idea of success would be like have peace and serenity most of the time, you know, like 95% of the time. However that is achieved, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. Have peace and serenity most of the time. Most of the time. Most of the time. You know what? I got like kind of a cynical view. I'm kind of like, I'm a cynic. So I don't know if it even matters because it's like, I saw this thing, I don't remember what I was watching, but it's like at the end of the day, nobody's gonna remember you. Like it's fucked up to say, but it's like, I don't know who my great-great-great-grandfather was. I don't even know his name. It's like, this dude has helped create my family line and I don't even know who he is. So it's like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. So it's like, might as well enjoy the present time. I'm not worried about a legacy, but when it comes to music, I think that gives us an extended legacy as opposed to if I didn't do music. Because now, and then that's fucked up with hip hop is like, or music in general is like, once you die, now it's like everybody's checking your shit out and your record sales are through the roof, you know? So it's like yeah. So as far as like legacy in music, I don't know. I would just want, or if people like my shit and it helps them, cool. But as far as like me as a person, I don't think it matters, man. Like at the end of the day, nobody's gonna remember who I am in 100 years or whatever anyway. So it's like, I'm just trying to live in the moment, and my legacy is gonna change from person to person. There's people who are gonna be like, that guy was a dick. And then there's gonna people be like, oh, that dude was cool and like helped us out. So it's like, it depends on who you're talking to is how my legacy is gonna be remembered. It's like at the end of the day, nobody's gonna remember you. What's one thing people don't know about me? I mean, I'm sober. That's the thing. Like I don't drink or do anything anymore. Like I was partying for a while, and so I mean I kind of like mention it in my music a little bit, maybe here and there, but that's probably I don't know if that's an interesting fact or a boring fact about me, but like yeah, I haven't drank alcohol in like maybe like 8.5 years, man. So I guess that's something that they wouldn't know about me. And I don't know if that's an interesting fact or a boring fact about me. Which one? 10-year-old, man. I'd have to look at the catalog, but so there, I think all in all, just because I opened up the song with like a stupid line that I thought was funny, but apparently some people get offended by it. So I'm pulling that one. All in all, is getting plucked because I start the song off with this stupid bar that I thought was funny, but it could be looked at as disrespectful. Apparently some people get offended by it. Be the opener. Forgetting lyrics on stage sucks, man. That's a terrible feeling. Yeah, I'll be the opener. Then I could chill out. Forgetting lyrics on stage sucks. I'm gonna acknowledge that I hear that. So, but I don't know if I'm gonna walk out like a legend, but whoever I'm with, I'm gonna be like, yo, that's my shit. And if the cashier looks good, I'm gonna be like, that's my shit. I'm out here running amok. Party with James Brown, that would be tight. Vinny Paz, Bill, you know what I mean? Whatever, dude, there's more companies. This is how I express myself. You know, I just kind of like the stockpile song. A little more rugged, like maybe a little crude at times. It's also like a love-hate thing with music. Have peace and serenity. Most of the time.